Lydia. Tim. Ladies.
I walk into the kitchen and I smell your stew. I walk across the lawn and smell your barbecue. I love to lick the honey dripping off your spoon. Oh babe, you know I love the way you do the food. Pie it, fry it, shake and bake it, saute, souffle or fillet it. Any way you wanna make it, I love the way you do the food. Do, 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 do. Oh babe, you know I love the way you do the food.
Welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet, where we enjoy that perfect combination of good food, good friends, and beautiful surroundings. We're with good friends Tim and Lydia. Tim is locally famous for his focaccia, and he's going to show us how to make this savory Italian flatbread. Hey Tim! This is my good friend Tim. Let's get started.
Let's get started. All right, so we have dissolved 2 teaspoons of yeast in 2 cups of lukewarm water. It's all nicely dissolved here. And we're going to make the sponge by adding approximately half the flour. There's 2 cups of all-purpose here and hard white unbleached. Now we're mixing the bread in the traditional method, which is 100 times stirring in the same direction. And it's important you go in the same direction because as you stir, you're building up the glutinous strands that'll help give the bread tooth and texture. Oh, it's looking good. It's nice and smooth. Just put in the rest of the flour here, about a half cup at a time. That seems to be a good mix for this amount of flour. 98, 99, there we go, 100. Good. Okay, we've had our sponge. It's been sitting for about 45 minutes, half an hour. You can see it's expanded quite a bit. We're going to add the rest of the flour, which I've mixed a little bit of bran in here just to give it the whole loaf some tooth. There, knock it down. Start adding the flour, half cup at a time. Just about ready to knead this now. You can see it's coming away from the bowl. A little bit more flour. Okay, the rest we'll do on the board. Keep on kneading. It generally takes about 5 minutes, 10 minutes of this kneading to incorporate all of the flour. Okay, almost there now. It's just about not sticky. You can see it now. It's getting friendly, and got just about all the flour in. You can move it around on the board, pick it all up. Now, a little olive oil in the bowl so it won't stick. Coat the one side. This stops it from getting crusty while it's rising up, stopping the rising process. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to put this in a warm place now, covered, to rise for about an hour and a half.
È scritto nel tuo cuore.
Large stale focaccia are thrown like discus in competitions popular throughout many villages in Italy.
Anche se l'esistenza m'avveleno.
What a gorgeous garden.
Yeah, it's looking great.
Monstrous,
Well,
monstrous garlic.
Yeah, this is the biggest garlic I've ever grown, this Russian red stripe. It's just fantastic garlic.
Red tomato
Yeah, my earliest tomato.
and gorgeous lettuce. Is that edible?
That's Fiero. It's a leaf lettuce. It doesn't bolt. It's got everything going for it. Look at the color.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's go see what's in my studio. Well, I make teapots. I have teapots shaped like spaceships, teapots shaped like giraffes, trees. I even make teapots that look like teapots. This is my workstation where I make all my work, and this is the clay I use right here. It's a white stoneware. It's kind of where I learned to make focaccias. Same thing. This is how I start to make my bowls. I don't have a wheel. I just start rolling it out. Starting to look like a focaccia now. You know, Lee, we better go check on the real focaccia. It's about 20 minutes. All right, this is the dough now. We're ready to form it into the loaves. We've got enough for two. We'll just cut it in half. You don't want to move it around too much right now, because it'll build up gluten. We want it nice and soft. And we'll just put that aside. Start stretching it out. Get it roughly in shape, nice and round. Take the next one, a little flour underneath, same thing. Push, stretch. Get roughly in shape. Okay, we get our roller. Keep rolling it towards the outside. The ultimate goal is to get it about a ½ inch thick. It's okay if it's a little thicker around the edges. Keep moving it till you have approximately a little bit bigger than your pan, because it's going to pull, it has a memory. It's going to pull back on you a little bit. We take the pan. You can see how close we are by putting the pan over top, and you want olive oil in the pan. Lots of olive oil in the pan. Nice even coat. This is going to make the nice crispy golden crust. Pick it up. Put your forearm underneath to hold it. Lay it in the pan. And then we're going to dimple it. The dimpling, this is the fun part, helps break up the gluten, makes the dough softer, and gives us